Welcome to the 16th edition of the Crypto Doctor Show, our crypto challenge of turning 2,500 into $1,000,000. And let me tell you about the stats. We started out with 2,500. The daily target for today, day number 16, is 2902, and we are currently at 2929. So we have exceeded our goal thanks to the increase that we experienced yesterday. The market was phenomenal, but there's a couple things, some great learning experiences that I can share with everybody. And let me turn first to the math for those of you that are just tuning in for the first time. We started out this experiment back on the 16th of January with 2,500. Our goal is to do 1% compound interest every single day, and we are reinvesting 100% of those gains. And as you can see, we have progressively, now in day 16, we should be at 2902. And we can see that while the first day, all we wanted was $25, by now we have to, at a very minimum, we have to achieve $28.74. And tomorrow it's going to be $29.02. So as you can see, the daily target increases because that 1% starts to increase and it will compound to our advantage. So now let's go to the exchange. There's a lot to learn in day 16. I think this is probably by far is going to be one of the most important videos from this entire video series, especially for the people that are new. I'm giving you my secret sauce right here as to why, and I'm also posing a very hot topic which is very debatable amongst professional traders. You have the ones that will swear that huddling is the best approach when it comes to like buy low and just forget about it, buy it and forget it, and come back to it a couple years down the road, and that's going to make you your millions. And that is an approach. I mean, it's a topic that I would love to debate with different traders in a very respectful, amicable environment, of course. No need to put someone else down or their strategies. This is an open discussion to see and to understand different perspectives. So you have one category of traders that they're long-term traders. They buy and hold. Then you have the others that I would say they buy and sell periodically, maybe throughout a week. And then you have the day traders like myself, also known as swing traders. You're in and out fast, and by the end of the day, you've already captured some gains. And it's a very fast-paced, fast-moving strategy. And there's pros and cons to everything, right? But I'm going to show you visually the reason why I've opted and I've decided to follow this particular approach. There's a lot to learn today. So let's go to the exchange. And if you give me a second so I can make sure we can put the exchange. There it is. We should be looking at it in a couple of seconds. There we have it. All right. So on the exchange, a couple things that I want to discuss. First, here's the portfolio value. You can see that I'm at 29.29, surpassing the daily target. But most importantly, I want to explain why my day trading or swing trading has been beneficial to my goal of basically one step closer to $1,000,000. Let me expand the chart so that we can visually see the differences between buy and hold and a more actively trading strategy. Let me really make it big. So we started this experiment back on the 16th. The first 2 days we were utilizing Binance.US, but we decided for many reasons, which I will share, and nothing wrong with these other exchanges. I use them all, but I prefer Kraken Pro for many reasons. One is security, cybersecurity, being able to utilize our Kraken Pro is 100% compatible with our secure token, cryptographic key that will allow you to protect your exchange account, one. And the other one is because of the way the layout and the different tools that it has. One of the things I really like, for example, and this is something simple, but some exchanges have it, others don't. So we decided to port our initial capital on the 18th. So if you look at the 18th, let's see, let me see how far I can go. So this is sometime around the 18th. Notice that I was buying, and you can see my entry point. If you can see the green arrow, I bought here and I sold here. There was a profit. Then I patiently waited. I waited for this to drop. I picked it up down here, and then again I sold at the peak. And I mean, this is basically textbook style. This is what every trader tells you to do: buy low, sell high. But executing is not a simple as you know as it can. It's not as simple to execute. Let's just leave it at that. And but I've been very patient. I've been executing, I would say, impeccably, buying low, selling high. Repeat the process. You have sold, picked it up here again, bought and sold, bought and sold, bought it, and as you can see, I'm always buying it lower than what I'm selling it. Every now and then, there are instances where perhaps I made a mistake, like for example here. So let's go with the assumption that I bought here, and that day actually the market dropped significantly. And I recall this. If you go watch my video on day 3, that's exactly what happened. I was doing great on day 1 and 2, made phenomenal gains. And day 3, there you have it. I nearly lost all everything I was able to gain in the first 2 days. It went down, but that doesn't mean that I lost money. That just means that that particular position was in a downtrend, and I was basically forfeiting my gains. Right, it was decreasing, but I just had to be patient. So what I did was, if you see there's an arrow right here, so right here I minimized the loss. I did incur losses, but I minimized it, and then I patiently waited, went back here, bought, as you can see the green arrow, and then sold right here. Then I picked it up low again and sold, and you can see the pattern. You can see the trend: buying low, selling high, buying low, selling high. And the point I'm trying to make is the fact that if I was to go to the very beginning, let's say sometime around here. So if I was to buy $2,500 worth of this particular cryptocurrency, sand, I was going to pay 0.65 cents. And then today's price right now, it is selling for 73 cents. So we're saying there was a gain of $8, 8 cents, excuse me. Now what's interesting is that if we were to do some math, in terms of gains, it's probably not significant in terms of like the interest or in terms of the gains. But if you were to, and think about a line, if you bought right here and sold right there, I mean, all you made was 8 cents of profit per coin. But the fact that I've bought dozens of times, it wasn't just 8 cents. It was 8 cents, 10 cents here, 12 cents there, 6 cents, 10 cents. So if this was a line and you were to flatten the line, you could see the benefit of my strategy of day trading. You know, I'm able to capitalize on those gains by just taking advantage of that volatility in the market. And day traders will tell you that that's where the game is, basically taking advantage of the volatility. And the more you repeat the process, the more gains you're able to keep. And as you can see, I have been consistently buying, selling throughout the days. And there's the proof. That's one of the things I love about Kraken Pro in this particular interface, is because it allows me to be transparent with everybody in this experiment. Everybody can see my buys, everybody can see my sales. You can see how I've repeated the process. You can see my portfolio value. If we go to portfolio, not only that, but you can actually track its growth. You can see how it's been growing. There were some days that we were going sideways, and then we continued to grow. At some point, I was actually at 29.72. I mean, I was going at it, but then the market corrected, and I couldn't sustain that. But I was actually beyond the 29.29 where I'm at right now. So I was at 29.72, but that's how the market is. It's all about volatility, your positions, adjusting your positions, keeping your gains is the most important thing. Don't be greedy. Don't think that the green candles are just going to continuously increase, because at some point they will correct. So it's knowing when to keep your gains and sticking to your strategy. 1% is all you need. Don't be greedy. So with that, like I said, day number 16 is very key for everybody who's just starting out to understand the advantage of day trading. If I would have just bought 16 days ago at 65 cents and then sold today at 73 cents, yes, there was an 8 cent per coin increase, But the fact that I repeated that process dozens and dozens of times in the past 16 days, it has allowed me to basically grow my capital by $429. And that is significant when it comes to the interest. So with that, I will leave you, and I hope you tune back tomorrow for day 17 and we see how this progress is, whether I'm still going to be going higher or maybe the market will correct. Only time will tell. The Crypto Doctor, tuning out.